Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, traders and investors. Good to see everyone of you here. My name is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Okay, so before I kickstart, just want to say a good night to my daughter. Okay, Jenny, go and sleep now. Okay, good night. Bye-bye. Okay, so fantastic. So give me a like, give me a share. Say a hi to me in the comments. If everything is good, everything is clear, just say okay or just say a hi to me in the chat box. Okay, so this live stream is broadcasted to both YouTube and also on Facebook as well. So let me take a look at the comments right now. Wei Lun was the first one. Hello, Wei Lun, Christopher, Kubota, Ping, SJ, William, Dave, okay, Mary, good to see everyone, okay, Go Ling Cheng, okay, Jun, Xing Jun, okay, say a hi to me in the comments, in the chat, okay, give me a like, give me a share, okay, whatever it is, engage with me, okay, or else I'll be talking to myself just to the screen, okay, can be quite boring, all right, Christina, Patrick, fantastic, okay, so, let me kickstart the session. Okay, so I think there'll be more people that will be streaming in. So I hope I can cover once again tonight's session by about 1 hour of time. Hello, Jason. Okay, so let me share my screen right now. Okay, so let me do this. Last week I forget to change into my usual settings. So it should be like this. Okay, then the screen will be a little bit bigger. So if next time, okay, you see my screen is not like this, prompt me. Sometimes I too excited, forget to change to my settings. Okay, Wailam, Rick, Ting Peng, okay, fantastic. Okay, let me try to zoom in over here. So as usual, a disclaimer first, whatever I share today is just for education purpose, not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. So please do your own due diligence. And as usual, okay, if you have all the social media channel, do follow, like, and subscribe to our various social media channel, okay? Especially if you are watching this on YouTube, do hit the like and subscribe button, okay? It just takes you about 1 or 2 seconds, okay? And if you're on Facebook, hit the like button also. And if you haven't followed on MarketWise Asia, do follow as well, so that YouTube algo and Facebook algo knows that you are keen on MarketWise Asia content, so that next time whenever we have content, they also send to you on your feed. Because if not, sooner or later, our feed, okay, our content will not feature on your feed. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so seasonal Vantage, not going to talk about that now. Okay, so all right, so this week there is a lot of economic data that's coming out. So whenever I start my session, I will just share with you what is the announcement, the economic data and the fundamental news that's coming out. So for this week, okay, I'll post this link once again in the chat box. Hello, Kelly. Okay, so let me change to the Forex factory over there. So this is 20, no, so it should be 29, should be 29. I posted wrongly, 29. Let me repost the link in the comments, 29. Okay, so a lot, okay? So starting from tomorrow onwards, 11 p.m., there's this jobs opening, consumer confidence, then Wednesday, non-farm employment change, then Thursday is the FOMC statement, okay? But I think there'll be no big changes. The Fed most likely, almost 100% chance, nearly lah, okay? You keep the interest rate constant, no change as of now, okay? And then at night, okay, then there's unemployment claim, and then, the manufacturing PMI, okay, and then on Friday, there's non-farm employment change again, unemployment rate, okay, the consumer sentiment. So this coming week, there is a lot of fundamental data that could, okay, potentially, increase the volatility, okay, of the, market, okay. And not to mention, there are also a lot of, earnings that's coming out real soon, okay. Kubota say, how come so blur? I think should be quite fine. All right. So I don't think there is a blur. Okay. So let me do this. Okay. So for the rest, is it okay? If it is okay, just type okay in the comments. I didn't change any settings. Should be the usual one. So this is the fundamental data over there. And talking about that, right? So this is the earnings, right? So as I mentioned, the tech earnings that is coming up, okay, I know quite a number of you guys are using, the earning whisper. So this is the site that quite a number of you, or if you are on social media, quite a number of times you will see the people posting, the earnings, the logo from here lah. So these are the one that you see this poster over there. It is not loading as fast as I wanted it to be. Okay, these are the one. Okay, but I feel that it can be a bit, I don't know, I don't really prefer earning whisper. So I prefer this z.com. So I'll post the link in the comments over there. So this is the earnings over there. So if you go to this earnings calendar, right? So you click 29th of January, then click on earnings. Okay, then you'll see which are the companies that is coming out with their earnings announcement. So you also can sort by the market cap, the biggest company come first. So you can see that today there are a few. Okay, the key thing is the tech company. Okay, it is coming out. Okay, like on the 30th, I don't think so. Okay, so it's 30th tomorrow. All right, Microsoft, Google, AMD, they are coming out with their earnings. Okay, Pfizer, UPS. Okay, AMC stand for after market close. Okay, BMO stand for before market open. I think this one most of you should know lah. So if you know this, okay, just type AMC in the comments. Okay, after market close. Okay, to let me know that you know. Okay, AMC. Okay, or before market open, or BMO. Okay, so on January the 30th, okay, Microsoft, Google, okay, and 31st is Wednesday. Okay, MasterCard, okay, Thermo, okay, all these Boeing, all these big companies that's coming out also, and the Fed, February the 1st, okay, Apple, okay, Amazon, Meta, all right, all these are coming out on the 1st of Feb. So a lot of these companies that's coming out with earnings, okay. The thing that these are normal, okay. The thing that I want to share with you guys is something that I just realized this, okay. There's this implied earnings move, okay. So based on the options, I mean the options, I know there's the IV earning move lah. Just that there is a site right now, a platform that allows you to gauge the potential move. Okay, based on the options pricing, okay, we roughly know what is the implied volatility. So we know what is the expected move. Is it like up 5% or down 5%? But we don't know the direction. It could be up or down. But we know maybe, for example, maybe Amazon, okay, the IV is about 5%. So we know that it could potentially move up 5% or move down 5%. So this is from the Spot Gamma over here. Okay, I'm going to post this link in the comments from Spot Gamma. In fact, Spot Gamma, one of our Market Insights Virtual Summit, we invited one of these guest speaker from Spot Gamma, Brent Kachuba, to speak on options as well. So you guys can see over here, right? So the earnings from the 29th of Jan to 2nd of Feb over there. All right. So you can see there's this a chart over there. So I am not sure whether I can zoom in or not. I can, but I think the chart, okay, the chart also can zoom in. So you can see over there, Amazon, not Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Starbucks. Can you see that the expected move? We don't know whether it's up or down, but we know that based on the options pricing, okay, these four companies expected move about 5%. So maybe it could gap up 5% or gap down 5%. This is the expected move. So if you are holding through the earnings, right, then you might need to be aware of this, or if you're doing some swing trading, that kind of thing. So you might need to be aware whether you have enough buffer to hold through the stocks or not. If you don't have enough buffer for swing trading, it might be wise to exit before the earnings. Okay. And then, like for example, okay, this Sophie, okay, the expected move, it is 15% based on the options pricing. It can gap up 15% or gap down 15%, plus minus thereabout lah. Okay. AMD, this is about expected move about 8%. Okay. And what else? Amazon, Meta. about 6% expected move. Gap up 6%, gap down 6%. Meta also the same. Okay, Apple on the 1st of Feb, okay, plus minus about 3%. So you roughly know the expected move based on the IV implied volatility. So is this a good tool? All right, if you think this is a good tool, interesting, okay, just type the letter G in the comments. Okay, once again, I'll post the link in the comments. This is I think is a very cool tool from Spot Gamma. Okay, do respond to me. If you enjoy this, okay, just give me a like, share, or comment, or just type the letter G. So this is the expected move based on the earnings over there from Spot Gamma, and this is totally free. And they do have some free resources from there. You can just look through there, take a look at some of the content over there. Okay, so from Spot Gamma over there. And of course, last week, yeah, the market continue to go higher. Okay, and yeah, based on the GDP report, okay, the real GDP rose 3.3% versus the expected 2.0. All these are nothing new. I'm just repeating what has happened last week. And the PCE price index, this is the inflation. Okay, the core PCE was up 2.9%, the lowest since March 2021 versus 3.2. So GDP is pretty good. Inflation is still really under control. Okay, these are the last week news. That has been the fundamental news that came out. Okay, and then for this coming is it Wednesday, Thursday, Singapore time, right? Wednesday, right? The target rate, as I mentioned, right? There is no change. Most likely. So in 2 days, Wednesday, or is it Wednesday? It is, yeah, Wednesday. So this is Forex Factory, yes, which is Singapore time, Thursday morning at 3 a.m. now. All right, so expected move, not expected move, as in the probability that it will stay constant of the interest rate is about 98% now. So no change. So the only difference is coming in March. Okay, coming in March, the FOMC meeting in March, there is a 50% chance, 50 that the Fed will lower the interest rate. Okay, will reduce the interest rate by 0.25%, one quarter. Okay, yeah, from 525 to 500 to 525%. Okay, this is the one that you need to know as well. And talking about that, right? So right now, of course, we are heading into February. Okay, the February seasonality over there. So at the start of the year, I mentioned that this year is actually the election year over there. So the election year, I suddenly cannot find this one. Let me find my image first. Okay, so this is the okay, so this was the one that I showed you guys at the start of the year, that based on the election year, 10 cycles for the past 40 years, okay, January tends to go lower. But of course, this year, 2024, price actually went higher. And then February, kind of ping pong consolidation before price to take a dive in somewhere near at the start of March. Okay, but if you are looking at a disregard the election year, just based on a 20 years history, the S&P 500, this is from data from equity clock. Okay, sometimes I mentioned that as well from equity clock. So you can see that also the same, January tends to be not so bullish month overall. Okay, as in not bearish but not so bullish. Okay, February, it is typically the more bullish month over there. Okay, bullish month over there. So at the start for the past 20 years, okay, and in last year, typically February tends to be a bullish month. Okay, for the past 20 years based on historical data, and okay, based on the past 20 years, typically until mid-Feb, okay, then price will start to go down. So in any case, okay, at this point in time, okay, even though for the past 2 weeks, I say that price you need to be more careful. Market internals are not doing very good and such, right? But the market continue to climb higher. Okay, market does not have to fall immediately, and I have to admit that I was wrong. Okay, but okay, I need to say a but. Okay, but some of the trade ideas that I mentioned to the seasonal Vantage insiders are profitable. Okay, are profitable. It just means that I do not want to go long on the indices, but there are still plenty of opportunities. Okay, in other instrument, in other sectors, in other industry. Okay, in other ETF. Okay, there are always opportunities around that. Just that I'm not so keen on the indices because market internals is not doing very good. Okay, so this is the one that I'm looking at. So in any case, okay, if I were to start to get bearish, okay, maybe could be at the start at the mid Feb, okay, or even at somewhere near the March area. So the market does not want to come down. So I also don't want to be too bearish about that. Okay. And in any case, okay, so I just want to share with you, walk through with you some example over there. So in fact, I'm trying to close some of these things over there first. Okay, so for example, should I go through now first? So for example, like DBC. Okay, DBC I'll go through again later. Okay, so from DBC, just a case study first. Okay, you can see that to my seasonal Vantage insiders. Okay, this was mentioned last week, 22nd of January. Okay, all right, this is the video screenshot. I said that, hey, DBC, this is the commodity ETF, DBC. Okay, and then you can say, hey, there's a wash and rinse pattern, based on seasonal data, price, there's a potential that price could hit higher. So this was what I mentioned during that video as well. So you can see that DBC, okay, DBC right now, this was the time where I first mentioned on DBC, okay, over here. So I actually entered DBC here, okay, and right here, and I exited yesterday. So my reward to risk ratio, it is 1.5R. I exited, okay, and I'm happy about that. I know that there are a few who also took on DBC as well. So another one that I want to share, it is actually where is it? DBC and JP Morgan. JP Morgan, it is over here. So this is JP Morgan. Okay, this is the long side. Okay, JP Morgan. I said, hey, even though I'm not so keen on the indices, okay, JP Morgan, based on seasonal data, potentially, okay, based on price action also, if price can stay above the wash line, potentially it can also go higher as well. This is JP Morgan. Okay, so this is what it looks like last week. Okay, so right now for JPM, I don't know how it's looking like now, but price still went higher a little bit. Okay, so if you went long, okay, there is still profit to be made. But of course, right now there's some slight consolidation. This is JP Morgan. And the other one that I actually mentioned myself personally that I took, it is actually EWI. Okay, EWI. This is Italy ETF, not so common, not so common for on the Italy ETF. I said that, based on this, ping pong, price is below the central pivot range. There's a potential chance that price for the EWI could come down. Okay, so this is EWI. Let's see how it goes right now. Okay, today it kept down. Okay, I'm still holding it. Okay, you can see that it is ping pong, but still doing good right now. So it's still in decent profit for the EWI. Okay, so these are the few. Okay, and yeah, so this is just what I mentioned to the seasonal Vantage insiders. Okay, and right now back to the S&P 500. Okay, the market still continue to grind higher. Even though, as I mentioned, right, even though I was a little bit bearish, okay, at the start of the year, okay, but it is only the first month, price continue to go higher. So as such, okay, I still want to cautious you guys that the market right now, it is still overbought, okay, but the market can still go higher if they want to, yeah, something that's overbought can still go higher. So we don't want to try to fight the trend, even though personally I'm still a bit cautious. Okay, the market can have a correction anytime, but I don't know when it will come, but eventually it will come. So as I mentioned, I don't know when. So it could be when it is in the when it could be in, where is it? Okay, it could be in mid Feb or at the start of March, when the price then suddenly will take a turn and come down again. But based on price action right now, you can see that this is the number one pattern that I don't like the most. Do you guys see what I see over here? What candlestick pattern is that? This is the, anybody can tell me or not? Let me take a sip of water while I take a look at my current position first. Okay. EWI is still doing well. Okay. And a few of the rest of the short stocks is still also doing okay. Yeah, this is while I'm saying this is the first one who answer. This is the hammer candlestick, not hammer lah, okay. Yeah, the inverse of the hammer, the reverse. Okay, this is shooting star. This is shooting star. So you know what? I don't like, yeah, Mary say pin bar. I don't like pin bar shooting star. So typically it tends to be a trap. Not always, but a lot of times. Okay, you know, retail traders or amateurs say, wow, so high already, go for a short, come down. Okay, they go shorted or whatever it is. Okay, then price continue to defy gravity. Okay, defy gravity and go higher. Okay, so this is the S&P 500, the Dow. Okay, the no Dow there's no shooting star. It's the Nasdaq. Nasdaq. Okay, so Nasdaq, there is also this pin bar, this shooting star over there. Okay, and of course, you know, price is below the shooting star, and I believe there are some traders who have already shorted Nasdaq. So you know, I'm not surprised if price can actually go higher and retest, at least to retest the high of the pin bar again for the Nasdaq. So this is, you know, S&P and the Nasdaq. Okay, the Russell 2000 is the weakest of all the four major indices. It is still hovering at the central pivot range over there, the pivot point. Again, there is also a small little pin bar or doji, whatever you call it. So as I mentioned, I'm not so particular about the candle meaning, the pattern, the name. What I'm more concerned it is, you know, how other traders will react to this candle. So most likely, again, there will be traders who have already shorted this, okay, and then it will frustrate them. You will frustrate them because they expect price to go down, but it did not go down. Okay, but instead it will go high. And judging from this, okay, I don't know, but you know, price doesn't really wants to go down. You know, still hovering at the high over there, you will frustrate the bull. So once again, I believe that, you know, there's a potential chance, okay, that the market continue to go higher, like it frustrated me. But the good news is that, you know, I didn't really, you know, short the indices. I shorted other individual stocks, which is still profitable. But if you're going to short the indices, the S&P and such, it's going to frustrate you. Okay, so most likely, I don't know. So right now, today market is positive. Maybe going to frustrate you until maybe mid-Feb, okay, or at the start of March. Then let's see how the price action react again. Okay, when the seasonal data tell us that, you know, there's a high chance that market could turn down from that. So if you understand what I'm trying to say, okay, just type the letter Y in the comments. Okay, can everything okay so far? So about 26-minute mark, half an hour already. Everything okay? Everything okay? Okay, understand what I'm trying to say? Just type yes in the comments. Again, okay, there is nothing to be, you know, long-term bearish about the stock market right now. You know, fundamental data, unemployment rate, GDP, all these are doing okay. Okay, and if you're just talking about the price action, okay, there's nothing to be bearish also. Can you see that, you know, price has been above the, you know, central pivot range, above the cloud, above the central pivot range, above the central pivot, above the cloud. So market, it is overall still in a uptrend. But of course, you know, eventually the correction will come. It's a matter of when. But you know, we have to again watch the market internals. You know, watch the market breadth to see how it goes. Okay, and okay, I forgot to share with you guys over there. So you know, a lot of times people say that, you know, January it is actually the barometer for the stock market. So once again, this is from Carson research over there. I know it is a bit small over there. Okay, so I try to zoom in over there. So if you can't see, never mind, it is not that important. So I'll explain to you. So basically, it share with you the January return. So if the January return have at least more than 2%, okay, positive return, at least 2%, what happened next? You can see that, you know, whenever there is a more than 2% return in January, okay, all right, you can see that, you know, a lot of time, the rest of the year, return positive. Okay, not always. I didn't count how many years lah, but you can see that only out of so many years, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years it is negative, and the average return, okay, it is about 12%. Median return is about 13%. So about 85% of the time, okay, when January it is positive, okay, the rest of the year it is also positive. Okay, right now we have about 200 people in the room that can I have some better response or not? Hey, let me entertain me a bit, okay, can type letter J or not? January cannot. Cannot. Give me a like, share, or comment if you enjoy the sharing so far. You learn new things, okay, regarding some of the earnings side, the sport gamma side, everything. Okay, just type letter J in the comments. January, can give me a like, share, or comments. We are hitting nearly 200 packs in the room, combined both on YouTube and also on Facebook as well. Okay, can. So these are interesting data. Okay, can. All right. So. And the key thing is, okay, Tesla. Let me check the Tesla price right now. Tesla. Okay, Tesla. Okay, so for the seasonal Vantage insiders, you should know right now, Tesla still hasn't hit go above 185. So not yet, not so fast to enter yet into Tesla. So hold your horses, not yet. But for the rest, okay. So Tesla, of course, last Thursday, it actually fell 12%, trading on Thursday after the EV giant missed the earnings expectation and one of a slowdown in 2024. Okay, and little do you know, okay, in fact, right now we are at a window of opportunity. People are very scared. Okay, I'm not saying that Tesla cannot fall further lah. It could, okay. But okay, I'll share with you the seasonal data in a short while. But okay, based on some research, okay, that I saw on Tesla over there. This is the Tesla. So Tesla. Whenever Tesla, the technical indicator RSI, I think most people should know Tesla. Okay, RSI is less than 25. The reading 25, not almost 100% of the time, 2 weeks later, Tesla will rebound because it is very, very, very much oversold. This is based on the 2 weeks return. Once Tesla hit below the 25 reading in the RSI reading, okay? If you don't understand of this, doesn't matter, not important. Just that, typically after when Tesla is very, very oversold, based on some technical indicator, it tends to go higher 2 weeks later, the return 2 weeks later. But again, this is not 报价. I need to tell you guys, this is not 100%, this is not 报价. Shit can still happen. Okay, Tesla can still continue to grind down lower. Okay, all right. So what I'm going to share with you is that, Tesla, based on the seasonal data over there, I don't mind sharing this, okay, all right. Guess what is the date from January to February, okay, for the data span of 12 years, okay, 82% of the time, it is actually bullish during this period. So which means that out of these 12 years over there, 10 years, it tends to close higher, go higher within this favorable period. Okay, so what is the date? Anybody can make a guess. Minus the seasonal Vantage insiders lah. All right, so I don't do like mail guess lah. Okay, I'll just tell you. So 24th of Jan, okay, to 6th of Feb. I think 6th of Feb. I think also forget already. I think 6th of Feb. Okay, so 24th of Jan to the 6th of Feb. I know it's a very short window. Okay, so the data span for the past 12 years, 82% of the time it is bullish. Okay, and you can see based on the graphical data form. This is the Tesla. Oops, over there. This is the Tesla seasonal over there. Okay, this is the Tesla seasonal. Over 13 years. Why 13 years? Because Tesla only has a max number of years of 13 years. Because Tesla went IPO on 2010, so only 13 years. Can you see that nearing towards the end of January, okay, all right, to the start of Feb, okay, it tends to go higher before it start to come down again. Whether you start to come down again, we shall see lah. But it also coincide with the market weakness in the indices. As I mentioned, right, February, mid-February, to March, this is where the market tends to go lower, the indices lah. Okay, so we still have that window of opportunity. Okay, so this is Tesla. So if you understand what I'm trying to say, just type Tesla, TSLA in the comment. Again, I need to warn you guys, don't say that Alex said that Tesla will go up during this period. Okay, this is just based on historical data for the past 13 years, past 12 years. Okay, can Tesla, all right, it doesn't mean that 100% 报价. I just want to make a disclaimer first. Okay, so this, and for Tesla, okay, Tesla to make me want to go higher, okay, price has to stay above 185 for me. Stay above and close above 185. Then I will be more interested to go long. Okay, how high you'll go, I don't know. So we have to trail or stop. Okay, if there's a 1.5R profit, okay, I'll be happy to take. 1.5R meaning that if I risk an absolute $100, okay, so for example, if I risk 100 块, hit my stop loss, I will lose 100 块, $100, okay. 1.5R means that if I risk $100, if my profit become $150, I'll be happy to take my profit, okay. Can? Yeah, so this is based on this seasonal data and the profit target I'm looking at. If 1.5R and the stay above 185, right, then the swing low is somewhere around here lah. I won't tell you the exact price, but somewhere around here, the swing low over there. That will be my stop loss. Okay. Could your Tesla earnings this time be influenced by earnings if they report the earnings every time? Yeah, could be. All right, I didn't really did research on that, but but based on that, if price go down lower based on this data, maybe they could rebound or what after the earnings always very bad, whatever it is. I didn't do an in-depth research, but just based on data itself, again, we still need to watch the price action. Okay, we still need to watch the price action. So for me, I won't explain too much. Okay, for me, price need to stay above 185, then I'll be more inclined to go long. So right now, price is still below 185, so I won't be inclined to try for a long. Again, this is a very kind of a situational kind of a bet. Okay, so don't place too much position size on Tesla. Just treat it like a normal trade that you want to trade. Like if usually you place, your stop loss risk is $100, then this also be $100. If your usual absolute dollar risk is about $500, okay, then this will be the $500 as well. Okay, to place exceptionally big bet on Tesla. Okay, again, this is reason because I know based on the typical price action. Okay, Tesla is right now in a downtrend, because below the CPR and below the cloud. So right now we are trying to go for reversal, and we hope that the price and the seasonal will be in favor for us. Okay. 185 will be where the wash and rinse take place. Now there's no wash and rinse, now there's no wash and rinse. Okay, the wash and rinse pattern, it is actually here. 206 there, 206 there, where price closed below the prior day low. So the prior day low after gap down, it is here. Obviously, I cannot wait until price go above here, then I go for a long, right? It is too late already. Okay, so 185 based on other things. Okay, all right. So right now it is right now it's above 185. We shall see how it goes lah. Okay, Ken. So this is based on Tesla. And now about 37 minutes mark over there. So today should be able to finish quite fast now. Okay, and I also want to ask you to watch the commodities. Watch the commodities right now. Commodities. Okay. The reason why, because as I mentioned already just now, right? I said that I told my seasonal Vantage insiders, okay, to have some trade on, not some trade, I shared the DBC that potentially price could go higher, and this is the commodity index over there. Okay, we are somewhere near the period where crude oil, natural gas, heating oil, Brent oil are starting to go higher in somewhere near February or so. Okay, so once again, I'm going to share with you this DBC chart over there. Okay, so of course, price has gone up quite a bit already. So it's not surprisingly that price will come down and retest the central pivot range. Okay, but for a swing trade, I have already taken profit from here lah. Okay, for DBC. Okay, so you need to know what does this DBC component ETF comprises of. So DBC ETF. Okay, you can search just for DBC ETF. The issuer, it is actually Invesco. Okay, so this is the Invesco DB Commodity Index Tracking Fund. Let me try to remove other things first. Too many tabs already. I see you also confused. Okay, so this is DBC. Okay, index. So you go here and then you go and check out the portfolio. So what does this ETF portfolio consist of? Commodity index must be obviously commodity lah. Okay, but you can see what is the percentage allocated. Surprisingly, you can see that gasoline, okay, 13%. All right, NY Harbor, right, ULSD is actually heating oil. Okay, I repeat, NY Harbor. I don't know why it's called NY Harbor, but it is heating oil. Okay, about 13%. Brent crude oil, about 13%. The WTI crude oil, about 12.5%. So all together, okay, this DBC, all right, it is about 50% of the ETF really, the weightage for gasoline, heating oil, and the crude oil. Okay, and of course there are other commodities like gold, wheat, corn, soybean, but lesser lah. Gold is the next highest one at about 8.3%. Aluminium also have. In fact, natural gas a lot lower. Okay, zinc, silver, and all this can. So is this something new to you guys also? I think for those who have been following me for some time, might not be new lah. But if you just follow me not too long ago, this should be new to you. If this is new to you, just type DBC in the comments. So at least you know what you are trading, what you are buying. Okay, DBC, DBC over there. And again, I'll go back to the equity clock over there. So can you see that gasoline? You can just search for gasoline equity clock. Okay, gasoline equity clock. Okay, can you see that, after the January, ping pong, February, it is where the gasoline prices based on seasonal data, it tends to go higher, okay, until about start of March before price come down. Okay, so this is based on a 15-year range. This is gasoline over there. Okay, can you see at the start of Feb? Okay, and then this is another one. It is actually heating oil equity clock. You can search heating oil gas equity clock. Okay, this chart doesn't work just now. Just now I saw. Okay, heating oil. Can you see over there? So for heating oil as well, January tends to, consolidate ping pong until about February. Okay, it tends to shoot up higher as well. This is heating oil. And then crude oil will just use the USO as a proxy. This USO is the oil ETF as a proxy. Okay, so you can see that this is the USO, United States Oil Fund. Also can see that, somewhere, Henry high. Okay, so this is somewhere around Feb. Okay, early Feb, mid Feb, the kind start to go higher again. So which means that, okay, out of all this 50% Invesco comprises of gasoline, heating oil, Brent crude oil, all this. So, this is why, I am starting to be more bullish on the DBC. Okay, so again, right now, price is above the central pivot range already. Okay, potentially, the downtrend momentum, it is actually weakening. Okay, weakening doesn't mean that it have reversed to uptrend, just that it's weakening. Okay, so you can see that prior to that, price has respected the central pivot range pretty well. Over here, hit the CPR, I think, as a resistance, come down, hit the CPI, acting as a resistance, come down over here, hitting the resistance, come down, and this is the first time in many months that price is staying above the central pivot range. So if I'm not surprised if price can at least go to test the cloud level at about 22.85. Okay. Again, disclaimer. All right. I have already exited my DBC swing long for now. Whether I want to re-enter again, I have to see again. So please don't come and tell me, hey, let's say DBC sure go up one or that thing. I never say that. Okay, price could just jolly well come down like that. I don't know. Okay, so please do your own due diligence. I'm just sharing with you, some of the things that I'm looking at. Okay, some of the other educators or trainers will not share with you this kind of information. Okay, I am a swing trader. I trade a myriad of instrument. As long as there is opportunities, okay, I will trade this. I will trade certain things. Okay, not just equities alone or not just FX alone. Okay, stocks, different asset classes, I will also trade. And DVC is happen to be the commodity index, commodity ETF. Okay, can and okay, I think that's all for now. Okay, for the topic that I'm talking about, and then I want to talk about Bitcoin also. Bitcoin. Okay, so last week I actually mentioned about Bitcoin, right? Also pretty soon, pretty soon. I said that Bitcoin, okay, potentially price can go and retest the high over there at about 38,400 there, because that is the area where price first broke out of this resistance level and then continue to go higher. So we are very near there. And then for Bitcoin actually tested there, okay, and then price go higher. Okay, for those who actually followed me, June or not, if June, right, just type letter Z in the comments, or June, okay, June or not, okay. And to let you know, I actually had a institutional short on Bitcoin prior to that. It's just that I did not tell you guys. So I actually write through the short, but no, I closed a bit too late. Price rebounded back up. Okay. So eventually I still close my short with profit. So this is institutional level one. The size is bigger. The size is a lot bigger. Okay. So this is from Bitcoin. The reason why to be honest, I don't like to tell people what I trade, because what I'm trading personally right now, because it always jinx me one. I tell you what I trade, then it become losing trade. So I don't like to tell people what I'm trading, what I'm holding on right now. I can share with you some ideas, but I won't tell you what I'm trading right now most of the time. Okay. So this is Bitcoin. Ethereum is the same kind of move down like this lah. Okay, so this is Bitcoin. And another reason is because Jim Cramer lah. Okay, Jim Cramer. If you follow Jim Cramer, you will realize that he is the inverse indicator. Okay, inverse indicator. Whenever he say long, okay, you need to go short. Whenever he say short, you need to go long. He's always very true. I cannot how to say this is just so true, Jim Cramer. Okay, you go and check out. I forget the Twitter post already. So somewhere around here, I think he said that Bitcoin has the potential to fall further. He was very bearish on Bitcoin. But then I was saying that wow, I was shorting on Bitcoin, and he come and post this kind of thing that he was bearish on Bitcoin. So I was actually ready to exit my short anytime already. True enough, market just reverse back up again. I have to exit my short lah. Of course, with a profit lah. Okay. So Jim Cramer is an inverse indicator. So if you haven't followed him on Twitter, so I suggest you follow him on Twitter lah. Okay. Not always, but I think 90% of the time, okay, if he is bullish on something, okay, you need to be careful. If it's bearish on something, you need to be happy. Okay, so if you go to x.com, I still call it Twitter lah. Okay, x.com, you go and search for Jim Cramer. Okay, Jim Cramer over there. Okay, the handle is Jim Cramer lah. Okay, Jim Cramer, go and follow him. I'll just post this on the link over there. Interesting, huh? Okay, any questions so far? Any questions so far? Anyway, all right, for those who just followed me, okay, please follow all my social media channel. Okay, sometimes I also post when I'm in the mood. I'll post trade ideas on Twitter as well. Okay, and of course, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, please give me a like, give me a share on YouTube, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, all right, so that at least the algo will share with you, will let you know whether market-wise actually posting or not. All right, so we are at about 50% mark right now. Any question so far? Any question so far? Okay, any questions so far? While I take a sip of water first. EWI is doing not too bad. EWI, as I mentioned, this is the Italy ETF, right? Italy ETF still hovering at the low over there. So, it is not very good if price keep testing the support over there. So, a good chance that price could come down. Again, I'm still holding, I'm inside already. So don't chase it, okay? You are too late already, okay? And again, this is something that's not commonly shared with other people, okay? So for those who want to know about this seasonal Vantage, right, okay, I won't explain too much, okay? You can head over there, over there, or this link over there. So this is the seasonal Vantage .com, okay? So you can read through, there's a member login, okay? And what you actually get is actually the January to March data. Now it's available. I'll share with you how to use the data, okay? And there's also the Excel data file provided to tell you, how to actually screen for some of the stocks out there. And there's this members only area. And every week I will share with you what are the sectors, what are the industry, what are the individual stocks that I'm looking at right now. Okay. Actually, give you the data is very easy one, as in, but there are many stocks out there. So how do you filter out what are the things that you should be watching out? This is where the value comes in over there. So this is actually how the member area look like. So you can see that in fact for today, I actually just posted the video, market update and sector to watch, okay, 29th of January. So every Monday, I will post update to share with you guys what I am watching out, okay? So like this, there's a lot of content over there. So sometimes I will do end of week update, okay? Sometimes I will do, this is of course the open access Facebook Live, okay? Then midweek update and such lah. But typically, almost every week I will share with you the updates over there. So of course, right now, usual price is 179 every quarter. Not every month, 179 every quarter. But you can use this coupon code, okay? SV149 deal, and you get a 17% off at 149 every quarter. Okay, this is just the meal of one Hai Di Lao, correct or not? Okay, if you're interested, you can take a look. Okay, I'll post the link in the comments over there. Do you trade Bitcoin on Coinbase? No, I don't trade Bitcoin on Coinbase. I'm using Deribit to trade, okay, at a institutional level. Okay, Deribit, okay, Deribit. Beside Tesla, what is your view of other EV? Will it be affected by the Tesla downward move? I think there are a few companies that's also already affected by Tesla move, right? Some of the EV companies, I didn't really follow up. Maybe you can let me know what are some of the EV company. I think BYD, right? BYD is one of them. BYD, right? What is the company? What is the ticker symbol? I don't know. Let me know. Okay. NIO, right? One of them is also NIO. What is the ticker symbol for NIO? Let me know. Let me see what the question. Oh, okay. This one. RIVN. Rivian Automotive. It has already come down already. Same now, but starting to rebound. Okay, so NIO, how come I can't see NIO over there? Same. Typically, the price action is very similar to Tesla. Okay, so Tesla, let me see. trying to stay above 185. Trying to stay above 185. Okay, let's see whether price can close above 185 by the end of the day. Okay, any other question so far? Okay, any other question so far? No question. Hong Kong, after the very bearish data, not bearish data, it's in the price action, right? This is, okay. It didn't test the swing low over there, okay? Almost there, but too bearish, then rebounded higher. Again, if you are talking about long-term investing, then it might be a good chance to buy. But if you are talking about short-term trading, swing trade, or it might be even position trade, okay, definitely try not to buy Hang Seng now, because you can see that it is in a downtrend move, below the CPR, below the cloud, in a downtrend. If you really don't know why you so love Hong Kong, die down to buy Hong Kong, okay, at least wait for price to go above the CPR, okay, then maybe do a retest, then go up higher again. Maybe then you consider buying now. Okay, but for me, for a short-term perspective, I won't be touching the Hong Kong stocks or the Hang Seng Index. Okay, long-term or value investor, I have nothing to say. It can really be a good time to accumulate, but for short-term, I won't be advising to buy. Okay. DBC is a long-term buy if price is above the CPR for a month above. I don't usually do that for other like tickers, except for the indices lah. So DBC, because you need to understand for commodities, it is actually very cyclical. Commodities is cyclical one. So based on the economy, how it's going, like oil, you you go up, you go up, go down, go up, go down. It is actually for me very difficult to hold long term. It is unlike the stock indices, okay, in the index, you can see that if you put over a long term monthly basis, you can see that generally the stock market will go up all the way, okay. But commodities is very cyclical, so not that easy to hold, okay. But if you really want to looking to buy into DBC, right? Okay, at least for the short term to mid term, okay, then I think it's okay. Price is above CPR at least for the first time. Downtrend momentum is weakening, as I said already. Potentially price can go higher. How high it can go, nobody knows. Nobody knows, okay. Now your session, it is Monday night. Yes, in fact last year December I actually did a poll. I said I'll be changing to Monday night. The answer is yes, changing to Monday night at 10:30 right now. Okay. Dong Dong is asking if Tesla cannot close above 185, where do you think it will go? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. So I try not to guess. So if Tesla, cannot stay above 185, okay, then maybe, I don't know, maybe price can still ping pong for a while. Okay, who knows that after that price close above 185 and then price go higher. I don't know. So I cannot tell you where price will go. But at least my entry target trigger is at least price has to stay above 185. Then I will consider going long. Consider going long only, not 100% going long. Consider. So don't take my word. Say, Alex say 185 can buy. No. Can, okay. All right. So do you think you will break below 180? I don't know. But if you are talking about, like long-term buying, right, then definitely Tesla is not for long-term buying. Now, as I mentioned already, price is below the cloud, below the central pivot range. Okay. Definitely not for long-term. Not for long-term for now. All right. Any thoughts on SMCI? SMCI. Super Micro. Okay, I know this is a very popular stock also on Twitter. Like for example, this is like a Mark Minervini kind of style. After a very strong impulse move, then a volatility contraction will start to move lower, the move, okay, and then very tight and then go up, okay. Uptrend, definitely uptrend. But you know, if asking me how to trade, I don't know because these are the stocks I don't trade like that. I mean that I don't really trade this kind of, you know, very impulsive move at the top. You know, if I want to buy, you know, I would do a pullback and buy here, that kind of thing. Definitely, I won't be buying here. So if you ask me whether price can go higher or not, I don't know also. I don't know also because this is not my style, not my setup to actually to buy a stock or to trade a stock. Okay, but if you're talking about trend wise, okay, trend wise, weekly time frame, okay, we are definitely in an uptrend and it is actually at all-time high, okay. But in fact, all-time high is actually good in a way that because, you know, there is no further resistance. Okay, you never know how high this stock can go. So when it is an all-time high, okay, don't need to be afraid and thinking that no price will come down. Okay, it might not come down. In fact, it could continue to go higher, but we won't know. Okay, but what I'm trying to say that is that don't fear the all-time high. All-time high is good, which means that, okay, I don't know whether it's fundamentally or a lot of people are looking at this stock. Okay, so yeah, their interest in this stock. Yeah, so all-time high that, you know, there's no resistance level. Okay, can yeah, SMCI, yes, there's earnings. So don't try to, I wouldn't say don't try. I mean that not my style to hold through the earnings. Not my style to hold through the earnings. Okay, after market close. Okay, not my styles. Okay, so please don't try to be a hero and trying to buy now. So SMCI. So let's go back to the expected move over there. As I mentioned, I share with you guys, right? This expected move is SMCI there, no? SMCI. So for those who just joined, okay, I'll post the link. Okay, parabolic, yes. Okay, Nvidia previously also parabolic, but it continued to go higher. So you know it is hard to say. Okay, all right, very hard to time the top. Okay, it's very hard to time the top. So SMCI, okay, SMCI is over here. SMCI, okay. The expected move is 10%. The expected move based on the option price, IV, implied volatility, expected move is 10%. So you can see the SMCI, okay, there's a potential chance that you'll go up 10%, okay, or you come down 10%. Okay, but we don't know. We don't know. There's a big question mark. All right. Thanks, Mark Siu, for the updates. Any other question? Okay. Yes, 头脑派, but I said that but this is not my style to enter, okay. What I'm trying to say that it can still continue to go higher, but I won't enter lah. I won't enter. Not my style to enter this kind of stock. Okay. What I'm trying to say that it is very hard to time a top or even to short this kind of stock because what you think is higher, it can continue to go higher. But for me, is that I won't enter. You know, for me, it's like it's 头脑派 because at any point in time, it can just reverse down, but you won't know. All right, can? Wow, 1 hour mark. Any other question? So 180 people in the room. So if you enjoy today's session, you like today's session, okay, with all the Tesla thing, the earnings thing, the earnings website, the Sport Gamma website, okay, some of the trade ideas. If you find value, okay, just type value in the comments. We enjoy the sharing tonight. So once again, do remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're watching this on YouTube. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is. Okay, can? If you like, just type value in the comments. Okay. So I will just wait for a while, maybe 1 or 2 minutes more. Let me know whether you have any other question before I call it a day. Okay. Yep. So head back to Tesla once again. I usually don't trade Tesla. Okay, it's just happened that I happen to see the seasonal data over there. Okay, and then I took a look on Tesla. Asta is asking on PLTR, Palantir, also a hot stock. Downtrend. Okay, but there's a pin bar, which means that come down, might still going to go up a little bit higher, but take note, okay, earnings is coming up also sooner, okay. So overall, not the easiest to trade, okay. I think there are better stocks to trade, kind of, consolidating, ping pong, okay. And seasonal data also not favorable, and because it's only very short, there's no seasonal data, okay. Not too long, okay, only since 2021. So I wouldn't trade this kind of stock. The stocks that I trade are very boring one, okay. Has been in the market listed for at least 10 years and above, okay. I just trade based on the seasonal data, okay. US indices still can't enter because too high, right? For me, I won't enter US indices, which means that US indices is majority, the weightage is a lot of the tech stock. So which means that I won't be entering the tech stocks, or I won't be entering the US indices as a whole. But individual stocks, okay, I will still consider to go long. Okay. The promo code for plus 500 is submit 2024. Okay, submit 2024. I posted the link in the comments. Okay, terms and condition. Okay, you open the account is free. Okay, if you fund 500 Sing dollars, okay, you will get the head, the cap, Chicago Bulls cap, whether you trade or not. No problem. Once you funded 500块, $500, you get a cap. So in fact, last week, I deposited $500 in plus 500. Okay, on Saturday. So I got the cap on Wednesday. It was pretty fast, pretty fast. So if you want to get the 250 bonus, $250 bonus, right? You need to have some trading volume. The trading volume, it is actually stated in the website. I can browse through. Okay, but in short, fund $500, you get a cap. All right. Steven Tan said, yes, very fast, right? Damn fast, right? It is DHL Express. I don't know how they make money. Fund 500, they give you the cap. They use DHL to deliver to you. Okay. Free February seasonal data for signing up still available. What do you mean? Free Feb seasonal data for signing up. What do you mean by that? I mean that if you interested in the seasonal Vantage, is that what you mean? Okay, it is still there. It's inside from January to March. It is still inside. Because for those who are interested to get the seasonal Vantage insiders, okay, to try out, okay, it is there. So how to sign is you are referring to the plus 500 thing, right? So this is the booth, okay, plus 500. Booth. Let me try to get to you. Okay, so I post the link in the comments also. Okay, you can see that bit.ly/plus 500 booth over there. Okay, you can see that, yeah, this is the promo. Okay, so just to take note over there, okay, you open an account, don't need to insert coupon code. There's no coupon code. Just open an account. It is free. If you're using a SingPass, 5 minutes, go inside, open an account. Okay. Only when you want to fund the account, there will be a field for you to enter the coupon code submit 2024, so that you let the support know that, okay, you are entering via this coupon code, so that they can send the cap to you. Okay, this cap is only exclusive to the MarketWise Asia subscribers. Okay, cancel all the link are over there. Oh, this is the plus 500. Okay, I'm still in touch with the plus 500. Okay, I'm waiting for them to give me the data also. So once I got the data, then I will send you guys the seasonal for the Feb. The seasonal data for Feb, it is actually for the Forex only, not for the stocks, only for Forex. Okay, all right. So what is the minimum volume to get the bonus? So if you actually go to plus500.com, okay, I'll just show you how to see. So this is plus 500, right? So you can see that this discover bonus and rebate over there. Okay, you click on here. Okay, so there's this thing called the trading volume now. All right, so click here to see the complete table. So just to share with you guys, okay, so you need to get 150 points. So let's say if you trade shares, trade session, Tesla, okay, every 1,500 position value, okay, you get 8 points. Some of you, one trade can be 10,000 Tesla already. So by that one trade, you get 80 points already. So this is inclusive of leverage. So your position value, okay, not based on how much margin you provided for the account. No, this is based on how much you buy in terms of the value of the stocks that you are trading. So per 1,005, it is 8 points for Tesla. A lot of stocks, quite a number of points. So not that difficult to hit 150 points. Okay. So can see over there for the, they removed that already. So for the submit 2024, right, you need to get 150 points, okay, to get the bonus. Okay. I hope that answer your question, or if you want to go to the direct booth over there, you can just head over to the link over there. Okay, MarketWatch/January 2024/virtual booth. All right, so I think with that, 1 hour plus already. So thank you so much for tuning with me. So I will see you guys again next Monday. So have a good week ahead. Safe trading, and I will see you again. Bye bye.